Imagine a farm in 2050, not acres of soil plowed by machines, but skyscraper farms, robot pollinators, and AI predicting yields. That's not sci-fi, it's the future of agriculture, happening now. In this video, we're diving deep into 6 groundbreaking trends that are transforming how we grow food for the world. Whether you're a farmer, agri-tech enthusiast, student, or curious viewer, stick with me to explore how tomorrow's farms will look, how they'll feed 10 billion people, and what challenges lie ahead. Let's begin. Why change is urgent. To understand the future, we must first see the pressures today. The global population is projected to reach around 9 to 10 billion by 2050. We'll need to increase food production by 60 to 70% compared to current levels to meet demand. Sources estimate food growth needs up to 70% more food. At the same time, climate change brings more extreme weather, droughts, floods, soil degradation, and pressure on water resources. Traditional farming methods alone won't suffice. Additionally, many farming communities face aging populations, labor shortages, and limited arable land. So innovation is not optional, it's essential. That's where agriculture technology, agri-tech, comes in. Over the next several segments, we'll look at 6 trends that are redefining farming: precision and AI, robotics and automation, regenerative agriculture, vertical and controlled environment farming, blockchain and traceability, and agri-tech as a service, Agri-TaaS. Let's get started. Trend 1: Precision agriculture and AI. First up, precision agriculture powered by AI and data. This is already reshaping how farms operate. What is it? Precision agriculture means using sensors, satellite or drone imagery, weather data, and soil measurements to tailor farming inputs, water, fertilizer, pesticide, precisely where and when they're needed, not uniformly across the whole field. Source: Wikipedia. With AI and machine learning, these data streams can be analyzed in real time to predict disease outbreaks, optimize irrigation, forecast yields, and even recommend planting times. Source: FJ Dynamics, agtech breakthrough. Examples/impact. A drone flies over a field capturing multispectral images. AI detects stress in a patch of crop early. The farmer sends targeted treatment there instead of blanket spraying. Predictive models tell you which parts of your farm will need extra water tomorrow due to weather and soil moisture trends. Over time, by applying just the right amount of input, you reduce waste, lower costs, and improve yields, benefiting both farmers and the environment. As investment in agtech grows, precision agriculture is becoming more accessible to farms large and small. Trend 2: Robotics and automation. Second, robotics and automation. With rising labor costs and shrinking agricultural workforces, automating many farm tasks is essential. What's happening now? Autonomous tractors, robot harvesters, weeding robots, drone sprayers, these machines can operate with minimal human intervention. Source: agtech breakthrough, FJ Dynamics. Robotic systems can remove the need for manual labor in repetitive or physically demanding tasks like weeding, seeding, or harvesting. Some robots can mechanically remove weeds or use precision herbicide application only on weeds, reducing chemical use further. Source: Wikipedia. What to watch? Fully driverless tractors navigating fields via GPS and computer vision. Swarm robots working collaboratively across fields. Robotic harvesters that pick delicate fruits or vegetables based on ripeness. Autonomous farm bots for weeding, planting, and soil sampling. These machines can operate day and night, reduce human error, and increase consistency. Trend 3: Regenerative and sustainable agriculture. Third trend: regenerative agriculture and sustainable practices. Technology is crucial, but soil, biodiversity, and ecosystem health have to be part of the equation. Regenerative agriculture is a holistic approach that restores soil health, increases biodiversity, cycles organic matter, and sequesters carbon. Source: Wikipedia. Some key practices: no-till or reduced tillage, cover cropping, agroforestry, integrated crop livestock systems, and more diversified rotations. Source: Wikipedia. Why it matters. Healthier soil means better moisture retention, resilience to droughts, and reduced erosion. Carbon sequestration in soils can help mitigate climate change. Biodiversity increases resilience to pests and disease. When regenerative practices are integrated with precision tech, for example, variable seeding depths or nutrient application, you get both productivity and sustainability. This trend addresses the environmental limits of conventional farming and shifts agriculture toward restoration. Trend 4: Vertical and Controlled Environment Agriculture, CEA. Fourth, Vertical Farming and Controlled Environment Agriculture, CEA. With urbanization, land constraints, and supply chain disruptions, farming is moving indoors. CEA refers to systems like greenhouses, indoor farms, and vertical farms where environmental conditions, light, temperature, humidity, CO2, are tightly controlled. Source: Wikipedia. Vertical farms stack layers of crops, often leafy greens, herbs, microgreens, to maximize yield per square meter. They rely on hydroponics, aeroponics, and LED lighting. Source: agtech breakthrough. Benefits: year-round production regardless of climate. No dependence on soil or seasonal cycles. Reduced transport distances and fresher produce. Lower water consumption due to recirculation. Challenges: high energy cost, especially for lighting. Capital investment is steep. Crops grown are often limited to high-value, fast-growing plants. Still, as energy efficiency and renewable power improve, we'll likely see more vertical farms in cities, integrated with food systems. Trend 5: Blockchain, Traceability and Digital Supply Chains. Fifth, blockchain, traceability, and digital supply chains. As consumers demand transparency, where did my food come from? Was it grown sustainably? Technology helps answer that. Blockchain or distributed ledgers allow every step of a product's journey to be recorded immutably, from seed to plate. Farmers can encode data on planting, inputs used, harvest date, transport conditions, and certification. Downstream actors, processors, retailers, consumers, can verify authenticity and claims. Benefits: trusted provenance, especially for organic, fair trade, premium crops. Reduced fraud or mislabeling. Improved logistics, reduced waste, and better recallability. Combined with IoT sensors, temperature, humidity, GPS tracking, traceability becomes real-time. As global supply chains grow complex, having a digital chain of custody matters more than ever. Trend 6: Agri-TaaS, Agriculture as a Service, and Subscription Models. The sixth trend, Agri-TaaS, or Agriculture as a Service. Not every farmer can afford high upfront costs for advanced tech, robotics, sensors, AI. That's where service models come in. In Agri-TaaS, farmers pay subscription or usage fees for access to technology rather than buying outright. Source: agtech breakthrough. This reduces capital barriers and lets smaller farms adopt advanced tools. Examples include leasing drones or robot services per hectare, sensor networks with monthly monitoring fees, data analytics platforms on subscription, pay-per-use robotic weeding or harvesting services. This democratizes access, allowing farms of all sizes to benefit from innovation while sharing costs and risks. Challenges, risks, and solutions. Each of those 6 trends holds promise, but there are real challenges and trade-offs. Let's look at some of them and possible paths forward. Access and equity. High-tech solutions often favor large, well-capitalized farms. Smaller or resource-poor farmers may lack capital, infrastructure, internet, electricity, or technical training. Bridging that divide is critical. Energy and carbon footprint. Especially for indoor/vertical farming and automation, energy demand can be significant. Unless powered by renewables, these technologies could generate emissions. Data privacy, security, and ownership. With so much farm data collected, soil, yields, inputs, who owns it? How do we protect it from misuse? Ensuring transparent data governance and security is key. Adaptation to environment and local contexts. What works in one climate or soil type may not scale universally. Technologies must be tailored to local realities, farms, and crops. Regulatory and policy support. Governments, extension services, and policies must adapt to support innovation, subsidies, training, infrastructure. Many countries still lack frameworks for digital agriculture. Solutions and enablers. Public-private partnerships to subsidize access. Training and extension programs for farmers. Renewable energy integration, solar, wind. Open data standards and fair data ownership models. Incremental adoption, start small, scale up. Governments creating enabling environments, infrastructure, incentives, regulation. Case studies/real-world examples. To bring this closer to reality, here are a few illustrative examples. A European farm using drones plus soil sensors plus AI to reduce fertilizer use by 20 to 30% while increasing yield. A startup vertical farm in a city producing leafy greens within city limits, cutting transport time dramatically. A co-op of small farmers pooling resources to subscribe to an Agri-TaaS drone service. Blockchain traceability is used by a coffee or cocoa cooperative to certify fair trade and origin to consumers. These examples show that the future is not far off. Many of these are already happening today. Conclusion. We're now standing at a pivotal moment in agriculture. The convergence of AI, robotics, regenerative practices, controlled environment farming, and new business models is rewriting how we feed our planet. In the coming decades, you might visit vertical farms in cities, buy produce with full traceability recorded on blockchain, or see robots tending fields at night. But for this future to benefit everyone, especially small farmers and vulnerable communities, we need fair access, smart policy, and thoughtful design. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the future of agriculture, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss future videos on food, technology, and sustainable innovation. Let me know in the comments which trend you find most exciting or concerning. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.